Hello, everyone. How are you this morning? Good to see you. We're live. Today we're going to be talking about cleaning too fast. Yes, we are. 2 people already on. Awesome. Okay, Patrick Family Life. Hello. So good to see you. Most Agreeable says hello. Brandy says good morning. I'm only taking about 2 minutes this morning before we get into the meat of this. So, Mommy is a Lion. Yes, you got me live. Alicia, hello. Ava, good morning. Denise Latimer, good morning. Brandy, good morning. All right. Nawal, hello. Susie, hi. Antonia, buenos dias. Getting ready to go to work. Hello. Ooh, I forgot to put my microphone on. Patrick Family Life, recovering from your daughter's birthday. Woo! Your middle daughter's is today. Oh no, Sheen Bean, yay! I haven't seen you in a while. Nada, what did you say, darling? I did the work thing I was putting off yesterday. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's put this on. Hold on. Test 1, 2. All right. Maybe you can hear me better. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Delia, hello. Happy Thursday. We're just getting started, Phyllis. Irene, good morning from frozen Manitoba. Janet, good morning. Ashley, hello, Ashley. Hi, Kat. Husband's picking up the kids. Mrs. Spence, yay. Mama Irma, I was just watching your yesterday's live. Gonna work on a new closet tonight. Go, Sheen Bean. I'm gonna listen in while I clean my floors. Good. Mama is a Lion. Mommy is a Lion. Mama Irma, fantastic topic yesterday. You're welcome. Susie Hall, how do you just start when the whole house is a mess and in disarray? You got to start with your routines. Yolanda, good morning and Happy New Year, everyone. You were live last? I didn't see you live. I was actually on a mentor call. Laura, hi, Laura. Oh, last night. Yeah, I missed that too, I guess. Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry. All right, so today we're talking about, I'm sorry, I look like a school teacher, Larry says. I got my hair pulled back in a ponytail. You can't hear me, Dickie? Can everyone else hear me? Apparently you can. Dickie, I don't know why you can't hear me. Hi, Audrey. Welcome. First time watching live. Okay, we're going to talk about, what are we saying? Oh, you guys are saying so much. Wait. Oh, good, Chris. Chris is transitioning from a working mom to a stay-at-home mom, so that'll be fun. Noel's lazy today. Eva, haven't been able to join you lately, but just laid off from my job, so it's good. I can join you right now because I tried to clean in such a hurry, and I don't. First live in a while. That's Amber. She can hear me. Good. Sounds good. Okay, here we go. All right, so working too fast is not what I want you to do. When I tell you about the 4 F's, to do the thing that you need to do next first, to do it fast and focused, to make it fun, and to finish it. When I mean fast and focused is don't dawdle, right? It's going to be fast if you can focus. When I say fast, I'm really talking focus. So I want you to focus. I want you to focus because here's what happens with us. We tend to be sidetracked. So we don't focus and we get squirrely and we do 50,000 things instead of the thing we're supposed to be doing. And Dickie, yes, I think that's a good idea. Dickie has to come out and come back in. She can't hear. Anyway, so we get sidetracked, right? And we get squirrely and we don't get our work done. When it's such a simple thing, when people say, oh my goodness, it takes me forever to do my house, to do my routines. No. Routines don't take forever. They take 30 minutes of concentrated effort. And so I say do it fast. Well, when I say fast, I probably shouldn't. I should say do it focused, and that will make it faster. You have to be focused. Also, listen, do not be a perfectionist. So anyway, one of the girls commented on one of my videos last night. I get comments on old videos, new videos. I try to read them all and make a comment if necessary. And she said, I'm confused. You say to work fast, and then yesterday you said slow down. It's like, how can I work fast and slow down? Well, What I'm talking about is embrace the moment. Embrace the moment. Embrace the beauty of the movement of whatever you're doing. You know how I did the Dishes Diva video and we talked about enjoy doing the dishes, enjoy the feel of the warm water, the smell of the bubbles, the music, the candle, whatever. That's what I want you to do. This year, I'd like you to slow down a little bit and really get stress out of your life. When you are running around like a crazy woman with your head chopped off or a chicken with its head chopped off, you are not accomplishing what you need to accomplish. You are accomplishing chaos and you're creating stress in yourself. And stress causes, of all things, cortisol, which gives you belly fat. I mean, how crazy is that? It's not healthy for us to stress. So I want you to de-stress. I want you to realize, okay, yeah, your house is a mess, all right? Some of you are just starting and it's full of clutter and you don't even know where to begin, like one of you just asked me. You know, always begin at the beginning, and that's your routines. Do your routines with love and care. You're taking care of yourself. So if you're going to go fast through that and you just halfway brush your teeth and halfway brush your hair, you know, that's not what I want. What I want for you is to get up in the morning rested. Okay, that starts you off without stress. If you're rested. So how can you rest when you're all stressed when you go to bed? So let's get rid of our stress. And here's how we do it, because that's the thing we don't know how to do. How do we get rid of stress? You start by embracing the moment. You've got so many minutes to do your morning routine. Let's say 30. If you don't have to take a shower in the morning, let's say you take a bath at night with lavender bubbles that make you relax so you can go to sleep. There's an idea. All right, so you get up in the morning, let's say you have 30 minutes. So you go in the bathroom. You don't have to fly through this. Brush your teeth, but you're not going to be a perfectionist, right? You're going to brush your teeth thoroughly, wash your face, enjoy the feel of your smooth skin under your fingertips, and enjoy the smell of whatever it is you're using if it has a fragrance. Comb your hair. Take time to love your hair. You know, take time. This is you. But that doesn't mean take an hour. It means take the 5 minutes, right? Take the 5 minutes. Put on your perfume. You know, enjoy the fragrance. So you're going to enjoy these little ablutions, whatever that word is, that you're doing for yourself in the morning. You know, this little routine, this little personal care time. Then you're going to wipe out your sink and enjoy the shine, and swish your toilet and enjoy the sparkle. And then you're going to make your bed if you can. If there's not somebody in it, later you'll get it if somebody's in it. Then you're going to go to the kitchen, empty the dishwasher, enjoy that. Look, when you open the dishwasher, the dishes are sparkling clean. Or if they're in the dish rack drained, they're dry and beautifully cleaned and sparkling. So we're going to put them away carefully, stack them up. But we're not going to be a perfectionist, right? We're going to put them in there, but we're also not going to sling them in there and chip them up. We're going to take time. We're going to take the full 2 minutes, right? All right, so next we're going to make ourselves some tea or coffee, make a little breakfast. Now you've gotten yourself dressed. I left that out. You got yourself dressed. You know, you took time to adjust your scarf, right? To put your earrings on. You took time. It doesn't mean that you're taking way loads of time, like those people who just burn me up because they take forever to do anything because they're meticulously trying to be a perfectionist. That is not, with perfection, you'll be unhappy. You will. So let go of your perfectionism. If you look, and I've told you this before, if you look at anything in nature, generally it's not perfect. It looks perfect, but if you look up close, you know, the petal's not quite right on that one, or, you know, it's really hard to find the perfect pine cone because God doesn't make them perfect on purpose. He can, but He makes them imperfect, and they're beautiful in their imperfection. And occasionally you'll find a perfect one, but it's just happenstance. And occasionally you'll do something perfectly, and it's happenstance. I don't want that to be your goal. So let that go. Jobs done imperfectly still bless the family, but I do want you to slow down so that you can complete your process. So that when you're through with your tea, you can take the tea bag and put it in the garbage can, not leave it in the cup sitting on the drain, and put the cup in the dishwasher or in the dishwater, whatever it is you have, and take care of it, right? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to slow down and focus. That's all. Focus. Focus will keep you. Now, if you're not focused and you slow down, you're going to be a mess. I would like you to get your routines done in a very short order so that you have a large part of the day to do whatever you want to in. And that doesn't mean you haven't worked. You're going to totally work. You're going to do your laundry. You're going to go through your paper. You're going to do your morning routine. You're going to put your children through their routines. You're going to think about lunch, think about dinner. Maybe you can prep something, lay something out for dinner. You're going to do your weekly thing, whatever that is. Today it's buy your groceries and run your errands if you're on that plan. And the monthly thing, the zone we're in, is the kitchen this week, zone 2. So you're going to do 15 minutes in the kitchen, and you're going to take, I don't know, an hour or so to buy your groceries and run your errands, maybe a little longer. But that's it. So let's say you took 2 whole hours to run your errands and get your groceries and get back home and put your groceries away. And you took 15 minutes in your kitchen. Okay, that's 2 hours and 15 minutes. The laundry works on its own. You have to take about 30 minutes to fold everything and put it away if you had 2 loads. If you have 1 load, 15. So let's say 30. So that's, where are we? 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And your paper is happening when the laundry's going. So that's like nothing. And so 3 hours and 30 minutes, and you've got everything done. Then you do your after dinner routine later on, and you do your your before bed routine. Those are in the evening. So let's say the max is 3 hours and 30 minutes. So let's say you've taken 3 hours and 30 minutes, probably take less. You started at 9. No, you started at, what time did you get up? 7:30. So 8:30, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Now you've got from 10, not counting lunch, till dinner time. What are you going to do during that time? You can do homeschooling. You can work on your craft. You can play with the baby. You can have a walk with a friend. You can take care of yourself. You can dance. You can exercise. You can paint. Whatever it is you like to do. Now, if you have some project that you want to work on that's bugging you, you can do that too. But I don't want you to be a housefrau. I don't want you to be that person who is the servant to the home and the servant to the people. You're the CEO of your home, and it's easy to run it when you know how, and you can do it. So I want you to have that goal this year of taking time. So during the hours between 10 or 10:30 until, say, 4:30 when you start making dinner, or 5, then you have time to really complete the process for everything you're doing. So if you decide you wanted to paint a picture, and you got out your paints and your easel and your brushes and your cleaner and all the stuff you have to have, and you painted for an hour, you have time to put it away, to wash your brushes, whatever. Okay? All right, I'm open for questions and hellos. Let's go. I'm going to enjoy, pardon me, I'm going to enjoy some of my tea. Good morning, Mama Imani. How are you? Emma's flying. Yes, the routines start the night before. You put out the clothes, you leave the sink shine, you go to the bed at a decent hour and think that the next day it's going to be a beautiful day. Emanuela, couldn't be said any more beautifully. Good job. Who else has something to say? Any questions or concerns? Look, don't you like my cup? It says, so sweet, and hello, and I don't know what that is up there. What you doing? Little sweet thing. All right, let's see. Chris says, thank you, you are so motivating. Oh, goody. Thank you. Muna Mahdi says, it's night in Iraq, Kat. Good, then do your before bed routine. In the morning, you know what to do. So cute, Mama Imani says. Eva Sashaki, this has nothing to do with the subject, although this subject is very good, very, very good. I got a check in the mail, and the top left corner is torn off. When I open the envelope, will the bank take it? Yes, the bank will take it. Bring the little piece with you if you have it, but they'll take it. Not a problem. Next question. Keeping up with Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. I love Minnie Mouse. Good morning. My grandbaby loves Minnie Mouse, too. She's not a baby. She's 7, but you know how it is. Hey, Kathy Whitaker. Good morning. Mary Tong, one of my permanent fly babies. Good morning, Kat. Wonderful to see you, too, Mary. Christina Foster. I was curious and timed myself on some tasks, like putting dishes away. I found that they don't take that long to do after all. Hello. I know that. Why do I know that? Because I've had to do it myself. Ex-zombie mama, Jamie, if I don't do my morning routine, the rest of the day goes awry. Absolutely. I love these confirmations for the newbies on here. That is absolutely correct, Jamie. And Jamie has, I don't know how many kids, 9, 7. Back to basics, homemaker. My drive to the shops is an hour-ish. It takes about 5 hours to grocery shop. Okay, but it takes you an hour to get there and an hour to get back. That's 2 hours. Then do you shop for 3 hours at the grocery store? I'm confused. Let me know. I think sometimes we think things take longer than we take too long. We mumble around, bumble around. When you buy groceries in a grocery store, if you have a list, 30 minutes, you can do it. Okay? You just have to quit being sidetracked. But I really want to know, back to basics, how long you shop. Fun Size Mom. Hi, Shari. Just finished my breakfast. Now I'm getting myself ready for the day. Shari's one of my 3 that I mentor right now, and she's doing awesome. Katrin Shaddle. Good afternoon from Europe, 4:30 here. I'm looking forward to the evening routine soon for a better start tomorrow than today. Good. I love it. Just start where you are. I love it. Emanuela says, magic timer. Ex-zombie mama has 7 kids. I was right. I was sort of right. I said 9 or 7. So I'm right. I love to be right. Patrick, family life. Morning sickness, oh baby, has been dragging me down. My routines keep starting so late. I feel like I'm not getting anything done. That's okay. You know, you're going to have morning sickness whether you do your morning routines or not. So how much better is it to have morning sickness and have the routines done than to have morning sickness and have no routines done? I can totally relate to morning sickness. I threw up for 7 months with my first baby, really terribly bad morning sickness, and was actually feeling the same way at delivery. So with the first one, I was bad. The second one was 4 months. It wasn't so bad. But I can relate. I know how that feels, but you're going to have it anyway. You might as well do your work, right? All right. Also, I hope you're not taking your prenatal pills in the morning. They make you sick. If you can take them at night, sometimes you'll feel better. Just a tip from Kat. Joan Garza, my Instant Pot is going to save me lots of time today. I need to make 2 batches of homemade chicken noodle soup. Ooh, that's my favorite soup. For my daughter's winter retreat with our church for tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. A winter retreat with soup? Jennifer Suzanne, I've never been so excited for a life change. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Jennifer. So happy to hear you say that. Sheen Bean in Boston, I put something not in its place instead of completing the process, and I felt guilty. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Although I'm not trying to make you, I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I just want you to be aware, okay? I'm sorry I'm having to read through the bottom of my glasses and you're looking at my nose holes. Sorry. But I wore glasses today. I didn't want to wear my contacts. Ava Sierra, I'm sorry to be nosy, but did you resume work with Flylady? Yeah, you're not being nosy. I announced it. I took 3 fly babies. I took 3 fly babies. That's all I can handle. When I had Mary Tong and everybody, I had nearly 40 fly babies, and I was losing my mind. It was too much. And I love every single one of them, don't I, Mary? I love every single one of them. So I took 3, and that's all I'm taking. And I'm full. Thank you for asking. Mary, I do my morning routine any time of the day. If I've gotten off track or I've had a bad morning, it helps me regain control. That's right, baby, you learned. Mrs. Spence, I'm recovering from Christmas. I had a freeze, and now I've started back with routines. I've swished my sink for the first time. Yay! You love it? Okay. Michelle with Got Kids, good morning. I just noticed that I set my goals really high, and when I don't reach them, I used to beat myself up. But since meeting you, I don't let it bother me, as I know I will get to it soon enough. That's right. Good, Michelle. Mrs. Spence, been resisting it. How long did it take? 3 seconds? Really? Back to basics, homemaker. I shop for groceries, eat out. Maybe I should skip that and go to Walmart. Okay, and so let's say you take 2 hours to drive in. I'm still going to delve into this now. You take 2 hours to drive in. It's a pleasure to eat out because you live so far from everything. So you eat out. How long does it take? 40 minutes max? Okay, so that's 2 hours and 40 minutes, and that's really a long time, I think, for eating a lunch out. And then let's say you grocery shop for an hour, so that's 3 hours and 40 minutes. And then you go to Walmart for, what, another 40 minutes? I mean, at the most. What are you doing at Walmart? Just buying odds and ends? Do you have a plan? So let's say you have a plan. Let's say that it takes you 30 minutes, all right? So it's 4 hours. 4 hours, not 5. And probably less. Probably less. You don't not have to eat out, but just know that that is part of your free time, the eating out. right? So don't just plan it out if that's what you're doing, okay? All right. Oh my goodness, I've got so many people in here. Mary Tong says, yes, ma'am. Hi, Cheryl Boone. Oh, Mrs. Spence, I also started my girls' room and blew up everywhere else. That's because we're not completing processes, Miss Ma'am, right? Slow down, and get your kids to help you. Unless your babies are 3 years old and less, they need to be helping you. In fact, they need to be doing it with your direction, right? They don't know that they need to, so they're going to assume that you're helping. My girls would say, thank you so much for helping me, Mom. My room looks so good. And all I did was sit on their bed and give them directions and suggestions. That's it. All right. I'm sorry that there's been a bunch that popped through. I saw somebody from Brazil, Bruna from Brazil. Hi, Bruna. Lady Hawk, menu planning and a list makes all the difference in my grocery shopping. Absolutely. How do you make requests for video context? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Sheen. I would help you, but I don't know what that means. Joan, we're going to be doing a kitchen remodel soon, and I'm just praying that I can keep up with my routines and everything, just not sure what to expect during the process. Well, I remodeled my whole house last year. We had new rugs, new carpets put in, new floors. It wasn't really a remodel, it was a refurbish. New toilets, a new bathroom sink, new fridge, new stove, new microwave. Everything had new floor, new tile. So, you know what? I just took it one day at a time, and it all worked out fine. And you can't do what you can't do, and that's okay. Like if the toilet's out, how can you swish it? You can't. But you can go swish the other one, right? Okay. Lady Hawk, evening routine is the foundation. It is. It's the cornerstone. Love you, Kat. You have helped me change my mindset and life. That's so awesome, Lady Hawk. Oh my gosh. Delia, Sarah, any tips on preparing for guests? I need to know more. So are you saying that your house is a wreck and you're preparing for guests, or your house is tidy and preparing for guests? Most of the time, I think people who are asking that question are saying your house is a wreck and you need to know what to do. If your guests are coming over for dinner, you're going to clean 3 rooms, and you can do something called the crisis cleaning process, which is 15 minutes cleaning the bathroom, decluttering or cleaning. If it's cluttered, you got to declutter it first. Throw away, put away, give away. 15 minutes in the living room, 15 minutes in the kitchen, 15 minutes in your chair, resting, recovering, and thinking about what you're going to do next. 15 minutes in the bathroom, 15 minutes in the living room, 15 minutes in the kitchen, 15 minutes in your chair, resting, recovering, and thinking about what you're going to do next. Let's say the bathroom is done. 15 minutes in the living room, 15 minutes in the kitchen, 15 more minutes in the living room, sit down in your chair. And last, maybe you have 15 more minutes in the kitchen. However long it takes. That's how you do it. If you have somebody staying overnight, you're going to also have to take care of the guest room. That's how you do it. It's called crisis cleaning. I really don't like you to do more than 3 rounds, but maybe you can get some delegation going. Okay. Lisa says hello. Table for 9. I think she means ideas for future videos. What did she say again? How do I make? Okay, yeah, you just tell me. Just put it in the comments. That's the best place. But thanks for clearing that up, Table for 9. Laura Naomi Guanes Jimenez. I can't read that language. I don't know what it means, but I'm so happy you're here. Back to Basics Homemaker. I think I'll take notice of my time in town. There you go. And see what's going on. I dread shopping so badly. I put it off. Probably if I just get it done, it would not take as long like the house. That's right. And if you go, like someone else said, armed with your budget, and make a promise that you'll go 1 penny under your budget or more, 1 penny under or more, and your list, and the list is written out the way your mind knows the store is laid out, then you'll go in and you'll get it done. This is a business. We're getting it done. This is not our playtime. This is a business. Now, playtime is lunch. Or if you're going to Walmart and you're looking at stuff, that's not something you need to buy, then you consider that part of your afternoon. You're wasting it right there. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. Jamie, I would like to see more videos on budgeting. Okay. Okay. Table for 9. Amazon saves me from Walmart. Yeah, that's true. And even Walmart, you can order online. They'll deliver to your home, even in the country. Melanie Turvey says hi. Michelle from Got Kids says routines have always saved me. bar none, but completing the process and is heaven sent. Thank you. Michelle is one of my 3 fly babies. Jessica Miles, I actually did my hair today instead of the usual bun. I'm working on loving myself and feeling beautiful. Gee, what do you think about me? I actually took an hour walk this morning, and that's my new commitment to myself, to take a nice stroll, an hour stroll, 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back, and I did it. So it's misty here, so my hair is frizzy. But I'm loving that you're doing that, Jessica. Back to basics. Homemaker says, okay, thank you. I love Amazon, but sometimes they aren't cheaper. That's true, but sometimes they are. You have to just shop it. Laura says, I would like suggestions on fitting exercise and yoga into the busy day. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you. Do you plan your day, Laura? Okay, like here we go. Thursday, walk. 8 o'clock, 9:30, Shari, the one I just did. 10 o'clock, my daily video, which I'm doing now. And then at 10:30, I'm doing my, actually I switched. I had my daily and my Patreon planned, and then I have live at 10:30, but I switched them. Lunch is at 12. I'm having to split up my weekly home blessing this week because I stayed at my parents' last week, and on Monday I'm not here till late. So today I'm doing my floors, my glass and dusting. At 2 o'clock I'm taking a nap. At 3 and 3:30 I have my two more fly babies. At 5 o'clock I have dinner. At 7 o'clock I have yoga. At 9 o'clock I have a bath. It's right here in my planner. You just put it in your planner. And you have to plan it out. That's all you have to do. It's simple. It's simple, but if you don't make yourself do it, it won't happen. And even if it's written down doesn't mean it'll happen. You have to claim it and make a commitment to yourself. Okay, I'm getting lots of comments. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to jump in. I don't know what Jamie was saying, but it says, or not. I love your videos and wisdom and all the videos you put out. Budgeting is just one thing I'm trying to improve on this year. Well, the one thing I want you to do for budgeting for your groceries, you budget every Wednesday, or you check your budget, so that when you go grocery shopping Thursday. So for Larry and I spend $100 a week. So my commitment is to spend $99 or less. Now, last week I spent $105. I did go over, but next week I'm going to do 95, so I'm going to do 94, and I will. Most of the time I beat it, which is a fun game. But I actually bought an extra thing that I don't even like and have to take back, so it'll bring my money back down to 100. It's a merry life. I'm great at planning, but you can't just plan, you have to do it. That's exactly right. Jamie Rowe, the YouTube channel Fun Cheap Free has amazing budget. Yes, she does. That's, what's her name? Jordan Page, Fun Cheap Free. She's awesome, and she has great budgeting ideas. Lisa, thank you for your videos. You're welcome. Amber Leeming, Allison Stevens, sick kids are hard. You have my sympathies. We've all been there, sick for the last 3 weeks. Yes, sick kids are hard. Sometimes you have to drop back to routines only when you're doing sick kids. And but that'll take care of your laundry, it'll take care of your kitchen, it'll take care of your bathroom, it won't take care of your groceries, it won't take care of cleaning or decluttering or weekly home blessing hour. Okay, I spend $100 a week for a family of 6. Go you, that's awesome. Letitia, hi Kat, I'm stay-at-home homeschooling mom, plus we are in the process of packing to sell our home. I feel overwhelmed. I have all these things to do, plus handle the dailies, cooking, cleaning, pet, etc. Okay, but babe, remember, you've got hours. You've got hours in the day that you can do. Okay, so how long does your homeschooling take? 2-3 hours? Because we all know it doesn't take as long as it does at a traditional school for homeschooling. So let's say you did everything by 10:30, which is giving you a lot of time. And let's say you homeschooled for 3 hours. So 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, plus lunch, 2:30, okay? Now you've got from 2:30 till supper time. During that time, you can start packing. You first have to have a plan though. Have your plan first. What are you going to pack up first? How are you going to do it? Get your boxes, deconstruct it. See yourself moved, and then deconstruct that move. How did that get there? How did we get everything there? So maybe you wanted to pack your kitchen last. And, think about it like that and back it out. And then first thing you have to do is get boxes, tape, and marking pens. So just make your list and deconstruct it until you can get it all done. You can get it done, and you can get everything done. Don't believe that lie. You can get everything done without killing yourself, and you can enjoy the process. But you have to change your mind, okay? All right. Hi C says, I'm a simple person. I compare the cost of something with the number of espressos I can buy with that money. Very good. Janet says, hi Kat, I don't have the issue of cleaning too fast with arthritis, but working on completing all the routines, just taking longer, but when I complete them, it motivates me to do other things. That's right. I don't know if you know, Janet, that my sister Marty has rheumatoid arthritis and has had all of her joints replaced in her hands years ago, and she got it at 30 years old. So I'm very familiar with arthritis, but she pushes through. Let's see. This is Michelle. I'm really loving the additional instructions you offer on Patreon. It is intense and I love them. Listen to them over and over again. Keep them coming. Yeah, on the Patreon channel, what I do are just basic instructional videos that are really serious without a lot of fluff. And so a lot of people like that because it's like a library of things to do. So they go over there. It's $5 a month if that's something you want to do. I have exactly 100 patrons at this point. So it's still a small group. And it's private. None of the videos will ever be shared on YouTube. Those are strictly for my patrons. So if you're interested in that, go on over to my Patreon channel. The link is below. Thank you, Michelle, for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Okay, Jessica Miles, been really loving the Patreon videos. Topics really needed to hear, helping me set my plans in motion for this new year. See, thank you, Jessica. Ordering groceries online is the best, Allison Stevens said. Thank you for this wonderful show. Love you. Love you too, Allison. I would love to meet each one of you in person and give you a big old hug. You're so sweet. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? Is that what you said before in your other language, Laura? It's a merry life. No homeschooling makes me 6 hours a day. There's a story behind why, but it's not that simple for everybody. It is that simple for everybody. You have to change your mind. I realize that there may be things that you have to do that are different than everybody else. You could have a totally paralyzed person in your home that requires a Hoyer lift, and you have to get them in their chair, but it takes planning and routine. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you, and you can get it done in a timely manner. Dragging it out and changing your attitude to a bad attitude or an attitude where this takes me forever, I'm different than everybody else, is not true. It's not true. You can get it done. I'm telling you, you can get it done. You can disagree with me all day long, but I'm going to stick to that. You can get it done. It's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. Change your mind. Okay, next question. Letitia, oh, thank you for the encouragement. You're welcome. And Patrick family, I get my second burst of energy after dinner, and that's when I try to get most done, but then I end up staying up too late. Yes, you do, because that is not a second burst of energy. It is adrenaline, and adrenaline will pump you up and get you going because you're working under pressure, and then you're way exhausted, and then you can't even get to sleep because you're so stressed. It's not a good thing. Plan your work early in the day, and then after dinner is calm time. After dinner routine, dishes diva, easy going, clean the stuff, read stories to the kids, just like you don't play with the children at night, rough and tumble, or they won't go to sleep. You can't allow yourself to do that. So change that, and it'll make a difference. You need your sleep. It's the number one thing you have to have. Okay. Let's see. Dickie said, it's wonderful to order groceries and be delivered. I'm glad you can hear me now, Dickie. Mary Life disagrees with me, but she loves me, and I love you too, and we're free to disagree, aren't we? But I mean, I'm the CEO of this channel, so I'm going to say what I totally believe, and you're the CEO of your home, so you can do what you want to do, and it all works, right? Mama Imani, grocery day is a big burden. Okay, that right there says to me that you need to change your mind. Change your mind. My baby is 3 months old. Going grocery shopping takes me all day. I have to stop to breastfeed. Any ideas? Yeah. Okay, first of all, make a list. Second of all, feed the baby, even if you have to feed her in the car before you go in. Do your grocery shopping and try to get it done in 30 minutes. The baby's right, she's little, she's in a seat. She's not running around pulling cereal off the shelves yet. And that's when it's hard. Get her in her seat. Do your grocery shopping by the list, 30, 45 minutes, you're out of there. Surely she can hold off for 30 or 45 minutes. You're going to drive back home. How long is your drive? 30 minutes? She's still good. You're done. It's attitude and planning, I promise. I've also breastfed babies and taken them to the grocery store. I've had 2 of them doing that stuff. So you have to just figure out what works for you. Now, if she's not hungry and doesn't want to eat in the car or doesn't want to eat right before you leave, then change the time you go to the grocery store, but leave right after you feed her. Is she good for 3 hours? Is she good for 2 hours? How long is it going to really take you to get there and get back? Okay? All right. And if she's snacking, that's something you need to address with your doctor. All right. Let's see. Okay, here's Lisa. Lisa, I know this is sad. I am so ADHD. I need to clean before the cleaning people come. So much stuff. Oh my gosh, thanks for the scripture. You're welcome. And there's a lot of ADHD people diagnosed on this channel, but there's also a lot of us who are just plain little old ADD, have never been diagnosed, but know it. So, you know, we can all do this. We can totally do this. And you can do it too. I ordered groceries for the first time yesterday. My battery was dead and I couldn't go anywhere, so I thought, why not try it? It was awesome. Yes, Janet, it is awesome. Nugget, the evening second wind is just a rush of adrenaline from the guilt. It's true. Table for 9. Sometimes I do wonder if homeschooling 6 students makes me more like a payroll mom. How much time I have. I love your advice, Kat. 6 students. Okay, so your oldest students are probably old enough to even help with the younger students, right? I know they still have a lot to do, but it doesn't require your hands-on the whole time just for the little ones, right? Me too, it's such a great subject. It does. Table for 9, Mary says. Hey, see, what is homeschooling? Is like being a teacher at home? Yeah, you instruct your children at home. So it's called homeschooling, and we do it here, and it's awesome, and it is a really wonderful way. My daughter homeschooled her children. My other daughter never has homeschooled her children. I did not homeschool, but wish that I could have. I had to work. It was a requirement. We needed the extra income. But, you know, it's a choice people can make. It's like if a person wants to nurse or a person doesn't want to nurse. It's a personal choice between the mother and the baby or the mother and the children for homeschooling. It's all up to you. Mama Imani, it gets better. My little one is 10 months old now, and each grocery trip gets a little better. There you go. I tried to grocery shop online, but this area is cost prohibitive. Oh yeah, sometimes it is. Sorry about that. Back to basics. Can you do grocery shopping at Walmart and they deliver though? They send it in the mail, lots of things. I know I watch J. Morel's Family Table. I don't know if you ever watch her, but she's got a lot of kids and lives in the country, and she does that a lot. She also makes trips into the city and buys groceries, but sometimes she'll do a lot of her stuff, just has it delivered. So you might enjoy watching her. Lesson planning is not for 1 grade times, however many students you have. Okay, Lisa, yes, thanks. Hey, anybody who wants to, there's a book by one of our Flylady mentors, Flylady Premium mentors. Her name is Tammy Fox, and the name of the book is How to Give Your Children Wings Without Losing Yours, and it's a homeschool. She's a homeschooling mom. She's homeschooled all 6 of her kids, and she's awesome at it, and she's a Flylady mentor. So, see? All right. Sheen Bean says, go take my Adderall. My sister Marty, who has rheumatoid arthritis, is also ADHD, and if she doesn't take her medicine, I can totally tell. I feed my 8-month-old as soon as he's done eating. We go straight to the store because I know he'll be good for a few hours. There we go. Maria Conley. Hi, Maria from Ohio. Just did that. I remembered. Yes. I agree that staying focused is the answer, but now that you have touched on the ADD topic, I would like some tips on how to stay focused. It really is hard not to run around doing one thing or the other. Yeah, you have to. Okay, first of all, there's a video that I have called Ping Pong Balls. Okay, and then I'm going to have to go because we've been on here for 39 minutes. Ping pong balls. And it's about our thoughts being like ping pong balls when we have ADD or ADHD. They're just all over the place. And when one comes up, you think, ooh, I need to do that. And then another one comes up and, ooh, I need to do that. And you never get anything done for ooh, 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 all over the place. So the best thing to do is when you have an idea, write it on a piece of paper. Just have your spiral notebook with you. Write it on there. and then say, okay, these are the things I'm going to do today. So think before you get started. These are the things I'm going to do today. These are all I can think to do. Now I'm going to prioritize these things and say, okay, this is number one, this is number two, this is number three. And believe me, if you feel like you have 24 things going on in your head and you write them down, it's only 6. It's because they're ricocheting and it feels like more, right? So then you start to work on number 1 and number 6 pops in. And normally you would say, ooh, I've got to go do that. But no, I don't. It's not a priority. It's down here on number 3. I'm going to get to it. I see you. I have a plan for you, right? So that's how you do it. And then you might have a ping pong ball that pops in and says, oh my gosh, I've got a dentist appointment at 2 o'clock. Well, you need to rearrange your balls real quick and stick it in there, right? Or renumber them. That's how you do it. You have to have a list. ADD can't live without a list, right? And the other thing is you have to have a timer because ADD folks, ADHD folks hyperfocus a lot of times and will overdo one thing and at the expense of the rest of the house. So you set your timer for 15 minutes and go through it, okay? Focused, 15 minutes. All right, I need to make a list today so I can focus. Yes, Amber. And tie your foot to the floor. I also heard doing the imaginary leash to my kids until they get off to school. It really helps. That's really good. Yep, you got to tie your foot to the floor, nail your foot to the floor, hammer your foot to the floor, staple your foot to the floor, whatever. You got to stay in one place. Just new, loving the program and your inspirational talks. Welcome, Jen. So happy to have Jen Jordan. Mr. B, can we have that link? I need that. I don't know what it was, but he'll put it up. Ethel Minrose. Hello from Mexico. Hola. Lisa says, oh yes. So true, Kat, Teresa says. And Jessica Miles said, I set my timer on my stove and do tasks for 15 minutes. I've accomplished miracles. Awesome. Great, Jessica. Lisa says, okay, that's it. Larry, would you please put up the link real quick? We'll wait on Larry's link, and then I've got to go. I've got a plan, as you saw. I've got to make 2 videos, one for Patreon and one for you guys, your morning video. Allison loves the ping pong ball video. The timer helps. Link to what? I missed it. Larry, hold on. I'll go look. Wee. Was it the ping pong balls? Is that what it was? You know what? I'll tell you what. Put it in the comment below, and I will get the link for you. I don't know what it was. I think it was the ping pong video. He may not have time to look it up. I'll put it in the link below. Okay. All right, I see one big one from Denise Jordan. I got started on finishing on putting away Christmas decorations and plates and didn't get to swish and swipe. Must still do. Yep, and you know what? Why? Wonder why that happened, Denise. Because you didn't do your swish and swipe first. So you do that first. Now, so learn from these things, guys. Learn. All right, I love you guys. I think you're fantastic. I know you're beautiful. Act beautiful, all right? Act beautiful. And slow down and see the beauty in everything you do. Love you. Bye-bye.